Alrighty, here we are, and it is time for an empties video. I was just vlogging today as well for a different video, and I was like, how is it already time? I feel like I just did an empties video, but I have maybe more stuff than I've ever had, and these are just products I've gone through. I've got a good amount of makeup. I am gonna infuse some lifestyle stuff in here, so I'll start with makeup and skincare, but then I have some body care, hair care, and then some house stuff, some laundry stuff I've gone through, hand soap, etc. I'm on coffee cup number 2, although it's kind of cup 1 and 2 are kind of within here mixing, and it's really weird. Today is like a super gray day, and it's cold, but not crazy cold, but it's just kind of like a day. So here we are, you and I. What's it like in your neck of the woods? So makeup-wise, what I finished, well, I guess this isn't really makeup, but whatever. The number 7 Lash Impact Lash Serum. I've been getting more into using lash serums. There's like a little bit left, but it was starting to get like change color, and I'm like, we're good. I've been using it for probably 6 months. I feel like I notice a bit of a difference in my lashes. I feel like they're a little more prominent than they were. I'm using now a different lash serum. It's like a famous brand. It's a lot more expensive than this though. I'm curious to see if that one, I feel like I noticed more of a difference than I did with this. If I don't feel like I notice a big difference from that, I either am not going to use lash serums at all, or I might go back to this because I do feel like my lashes were a little bit fuller. I completely finished up another Missha BB Cream. This is the shade number 23. This is the shade I tend to like a little bit more. I've used 21 and 23. I still have 21. I use that too. I already have a new 23 and it's halfway gone. I just love this stuff. You can buy it on sale a lot on Yes Style as well. You just have to wait a while for the shipping. I can link the Yes Style one I do. It's an affiliate code. I think I get like, I don't know, 10 cents if you buy it through that. No pressure, but you can buy it on Missha's site. You can buy it on Amazon as well. I'm pretty sure most of the sellers on Amazon are legit. If you're nervous, I know the one on Yes Style is legit because that's where I bought my last one. So. Almost done, so I'm gonna count it, but then I'll just go ahead and use it up, is the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. It's one of my favorites. I mentioned it in my winter favorites video too. I don't know, y'all. It's not only do I love the way it makes my lips feel, I use it at night. This one smells amazing. I will repurchase this, and I might try the vanilla one next and see how I like that. I know a lot of people like that one, so figure I would give a different one a try, but this stuff is so good. Especially like in the winter, I feel like my lips tend to get more chapped because of the winter winds and stuff, and that stuff really helps. Another thing I didn't totally use up, but it's definitely gone bad, is the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. I like this one. I don't use eye primer every day, but keep in mind that I am someone that I don't have super oily eyelids. If you did, I think this one's nice. I don't think it's the best one in the world. Honestly, I like other ones better. So like the NARS one I've been using that's like a little wand. I really like that one, and it's easy to apply. It's quick to apply. It kind of evens out that area. I feel like this one is good. It's fine. I don't think you have to buy it. The one that's very similar to this, if you like this formula, is the Milani eyeshadow primer that's been around for like 20 years. Okay, I don't know if it's really been 20, but it's been around a while. Every time I say Milani eyeshadow primer though, I think of Emily Noel because that has been like her holy grail for like ever and ever. Amen. Okay, breathe, Jessica. This is gonna be a long one. I hope you guys are strapped in because I'm only what, like 4 products in, and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's so much to cover. Let me give you a little behind the scenes shot. Hold on. There's so much. So a mascara I finished up, the Covergirl Exhibitionist. I mean, I say I finished up. I don't know that I use every drop of. I liked this. I would buy this again. This reminded me so much of the L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara. I feel like nowadays there's a good amount of mascaras that are good at the drugstore, that are great. I mean, you don't have to spend high-end prices. That being said, I do have high-end mascaras I also love. This one was fantastic. A little bit oozed out. I would buy it again. I felt like it fanned my lashes out. They felt kind of feathery and soft and volumized, but not as much as like I think what I have now, which is the Thrive mascara. Y'all know that stuff. I'm loving it. I, of course, finished up, actually, I think 2 of the LA Girl brow pencil. It's what I'm wearing virtually every day. It's like $5. I love it. I don't save them all because I think that's silly, but here's one as proof. I don't. Okay, this one's not gone, but I need to either fix it or get rid of it. It has been leaking in my purse over and over again. And I think it's leaking through this area, not through the like lid, but it's my favorite lip gloss. It's the one in Messy Bun. And it's from Dose of Colors, my favorite lip gloss formula of all time. But yeah, it's just been leaking, and I'm like, dang. So I might try to clean it up again, and if it doesn't leak, I'll keep it. But I might be getting rid of it if it keeps leaking because it's just not worth it. Now, I do have another shade of that I love. So but that's like but I feel like when I posted about that a while ago, a lot of you guys were like, yeah, mine, they're like kind of known to like leak. I'm like, what? Fix it. Oh, really quickly, a couple of sponges. I've got one Beauty Blender and one L'Oreal sponge that have just seen better days. Either Pinocchio got to them or they're just crazy old. And I'm like, you know, no amount of sanitation is gonna like fix this. It's like 2 years old. All right, moving more into like skincare. I have a lot of skincare empties. So first thing I used up, this one I actually use with my makeup, is the Cerave Ultralight Moisturizing Lotion SPF 30. I think this is a fantastic daytime moisturizer slash SPF. So I use this for my sunscreen and it's great. It doesn't pill up under makeup. You do have to get the ultra light one. The other one they have, their day SPF 30 moisturizer, does pill up. So I've learned that. A lot of you guys kind of steered me in the right direction, so I appreciate that. Thank you. I love this stuff. I think it's really, really good. I just personally like the Paula's Choice one a little bit more. It's got a little bit of a tint to it. But if you don't really care if there's a tint, this stuff is fantastic. I also used up probably a couple of these, the Wander Beauty Baggage Claim eye masks. I like these. I think that eye masks can be so comically expensive. So I would say don't buy eye masks unless there's a sale, at least. I like the Wander Beauty ones, the Elemis ones I like as well, but they're all pricey. So just something to keep in mind. Sometimes Wander Beauty will have them in like kits with other things where you can at least try it out before like committing to buying like a box of them. But I do enjoy them. I think they stay in place pretty well and they just feel so nice and pampering. I don't know that it's like revolutionizing my under eye area, but it's one of those nice pampery things that when you're getting a bath or you're painting your nails or whatever, it's just nice, you know? It's the new age cucumber, right? Oh, I was sad to use this one up. The Dermalogica Nightly Lip Treatment. This stuff is like nearly $100. I honestly have not found anything to replace it though, and I'm thinking about buying it again. That's how much I love it, and that's a huge financial commitment. But I'm telling you, the area around my lips and my lips, it's helping with the anti-aging there, and I really appreciate that. So I love it. If you know of one that's truly got some good anti-aging in it, that's meant for that area, please let me know. This one, I'm just calling it, I'm just gonna mention it in this, but I'll use it up and then be done with it. This is the CosRx Galactomyces 95 Tone Balancing Essence. I have loved this. This thing has lasted me forever. And I'm not like I don't lightly use this. I'm like squirt, squirt, squirt. It's lasted forever. It is supposedly a dupe, a really close dupe to the SK2 Essence. I like both of them. I feel like Essence is something I can live without. But when I have it, I do enjoy infusing it into my skincare routine. So for Essence, I use it like right after I tone if I do that day. I do feel like when I'm using Essence like this regularly, my redness does go down. So it's something to keep in mind if you have a problem with redness. I liked but won't repurchase the Sunday Riley Good Genes Lactic Acid. I think that this is one of those things that I do notice a difference, but nowadays there are so many amazing AHA, BHA type treatments like this that I don't have to buy this one. I'm not sure that I like the brand Sunday Riley, just some things I've heard. I'm not one to usually make a black and white stand against a company because I do believe in forgiveness for certain things and stuff, but I don't know. I just feel like there's other stuff out there I like, and this next product is one that's very similar. So another one I used up is the Drunk Elephant TLC Framboos Glycolic Night Serum. Will repurchase. Already have a new one open, however, that was sent in PR. This is something I'd buy with my own money. Out of all of the Drunk Elephant products, this and the Proteini Moisturizer are my two absolute favorites. I would buy with my own money if they took me off PR. That's one that I'm not asking to be removed from. But if I were or whatever, I will buy with my own money. Does that make sense? I genuinely think those two products are worth the money. So this one, again, it's going to kind of exfoliate your skin underneath, not physically, but chemically. And I just think it's a nice AHA, BHA blend. It's doing so much good for my skin. Anytime I go weeks without using this, my skin notices. I just feel like it helps purge my skin of just the gunk. I'm trying out a new lipstick today. And it's It Cosmetics. It's like this new line of lipsticks they have. Did they have lipsticks before? I don't know. But it's in the shade Wistful, and they have like a matte line and a cream line, and this is the cream one. I love it. It's very, very comfortable on the lips. I didn't even use like a lip liner with it. It was just like glidey and creamy. It reminded me of the NARS Audacious lipsticks, but maybe even creamier, so just saying. Another Drunk Elephant I used up is the Be Hydra Intensive Hydration Gel. I like this stuff. I don't think it's worth the money. It's got great skincare in it, but I just feel like these kinds of hydration things are a dime a dozen. Now, if you have severely dry skin and you want to add this in on top of other hydrating things, it's not going to hurt. It's going to help, but it's just such a pricey product. I don't notice as dramatic of a difference with this as I do with like the Glycolic Night Serum. Last Drunk Elephant one I think is the Slay Makeup Melting Butter Cleanser. I would not buy this again. I thought it did a fine job removing the makeup, but it just wasn't the best out there. I much prefer, if you're gonna spend the money anyway, I prefer the Clinique Take the Day Off Balm. That stuff is my favorite. I need to buy it again. I have not had that in like a year and a half, and I genuinely miss it. It's better than this. I think it might be slightly cheaper than this too. Finished up my Neutrogena Ultra Gentle Hydrating Cleanser. This stuff is great. It's great for all skin types. It doesn't dry your skin out. Again, this is not gonna be a single step cleanser. You do need to remove your makeup first. That's what I do anyway. That's a double cleanse, right? So I like it. I think it's great. I would buy it again. I'm almost done with this Ren Ready Steady Glow Daily AHA Tonic. I like this stuff a lot. I want to try the Pixie Glow Tonic once I finish this up. I want to try that one again. It's been years since I've truly given it like a go. And I think back when I was first trying it, my skin was just a little bit more sensitive to it. But now that my skin is used to AHAs, I think I might like it. So I want to try it again, and I already have one to try. But I loved this stuff. If I end up not liking the Glow Tonic for one reason or another, I would buy this. I would buy this again because I thought it was fantastic. I love that you can take I use like a reusable cotton round thing. You can put it on there and just push it down and it comes up into it. I feel like all toners should come. Whoa. I feel like all toners should come in packaging like this. Hold on. The Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream I'm sadly done with. So I will buy this again. I will. I just bought, as a birthday gift to myself, I bought the new Charlotte Tilbury Darling palette. I can put a picture on the screen. And then I also bought a mini of the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream because I want to try it. And I think it would perform similarly to this. They're both expensive, so it's not like I'm saving money with that one. Actually, that one might be more expensive. But I figured I would buy the smaller size, give it a try. Honestly, I will probably repurchase this. I freaking adore this skin cream. It just makes your skin feel so soft. I use it just during the day. I use a different cream at night, but I use it during the day and it is just so luxurious and pillow soft. And I feel like my makeup just looks so nice on top of it. By the way, this like picture frame back here, obviously there's a glare on it, and Tyler hung it the other day and I'm like, dang, like I kind of figured there would be. So we took it down and I flip it over and I'm like, well, I'll just take it out and take the glass out and then put it all back in. It's one of those frames where it's like the paper on the back is stapled to the frame. I'm like, so I'm gonna have to tear it apart and then dig in it. So I will. Is there a thing? Tyler was like, there's got to be something you could like spray onto something to be anti-glare. I'm like, I don't think that's a thing. Is that a thing? Do you guys know? I haven't looked it up yet. Finished up the second one I have of the number 7 Laboratories Line Correcting Booster Serum. I did a sponsored post about this a while ago. I love this stuff and I miss it. And I feel like now that I'm not using it, I'm noticing my fine lines are back with a vengeance. I genuinely noticed a difference with this, so I'm gonna buy this again. My mom loved this too. I know she's gone through like 2 of them I gave to her, so I'm gonna buy this again. I wanna wait till it's on sale because it is a little bit pricier. My dad's FaceTiming me. Hey daddy, I'm filming. No, I can chat with you for a sec. Okay, slight little intermission to chat with my dad, but all right, where were we? So let's move into mostly Bath & Body, and then I also have like a random one in here. I finished some floss. This is the Oral-B Glide. I have to say, well, we should all be flossing, okay? I know. But I will tell you, I was terrible about flossing, but now that I have the Invisalign, I really do have to. So I've been using this and I really like it. It's a little bit thicker, but it does glide a little bit easier. And so I've been appreciating that. So I bought like a bulk pack of 6 of these and I've used this one up. I'm on my second one. My favorite sunscreen, the Neutrogena Ultra Sheer Dry Touch Sunscreen. I've tried the 55, the 70, the 100, the 40. They're all really good. I feel like 40 and 55 is usually around where I sit. It's very lightweight. It blends right in. I'm telling you, I've tried a lot of sunscreens. This is the best one out there. I already have another one. They also have a spray version that I love as well. I'm trying to go faster because we still have a lot. This is kind of an interesting one. This is the Burt's Bees Ultimate Care Body Lotion with baobab oil for very dry skin. I think this is a great, very, very moisturizing lotion for winter skin. I think this would be way too much for the summer for me, but it's like, a little bit thicker. I do think it takes a minute to sink in. I don't know that I would buy it again. I didn't like the smell. It's very, I don't even know that I would call it a natural scent, maybe, but it's just not a pleasant scent to me. So I think for that reason, and because it takes a little bit longer to sink in, I probably wouldn't buy it again. I finished up this Lush little shower jelly. I had to ask you guys, it was like this big old thing of like, it looked like Jello in there. A lot of you guys recommended, because I was kind of grossed out by like just like rubbing a washcloth or my loofah in there over and over again. But a lot of you guys said, do you just like cut it up into like little squares and then you can pull a little square out and use it? So I did it that way and I liked it. I don't know that this is my favorite format for body wash. I don't know that I would buy a shower jelly. This was sent in PR. It was okay. The Drummer's Drumming scent was not my favorite either, and it was bright yellow, and so it would stain the bottom of our shower yellow, and I was like, I don't like that. And then last for Bath & Body, this Dr. Teal's Pure Epsom Salt Relax and Relief. I go through these a lot. I don't even get baths that often, but I use a good amount of it, and it really relaxes me, and I think it's a pretty good bang for your buck. Another kind of miscellaneous one in this category to throw in is the Clear Care Contact Solution. Contact solution. This is the stuff that like there's warnings all over it because your contacts, I don't know what the heck the science is behind it, but man, does it work. It cleans your contacts crazily. You use a different container that it comes with, very different, where it's upright, and you can't put this solution in your eyes. Like the contacts have to be in the solution for at least like 6 hours before you can put it in your eyes, or else your eyes will burn for 5 minutes. And I don't mean like a tingling, no, like fire burn. Yeah, like I said, I don't know what the science is, but after like 6 to 8 hours, they're ready to go, perfect, no burning at all. It's fantastic. I've never gone back to traditional contact solution unless I'm like traveling. All right, moving into hair products, I finished up a Bedhead Masterpiece hairspray. So I'm learning that the best deals you can get on this are from Amazon. You can get like 3 packs for like the price of 1 on Ulta. Don't ever buy this full price. A lot of you guys have found it at Marshall's, TJ Maxx for like $6.99, $7.99. You should never pay more than $10 for one of these. You can always find it cheaper somewhere. So just keep that in mind. Smells amazing. The perfect medium hold. Oh my gosh, it's been my favorite for like 7 years. Finished up the Shea Moisture Detangler. I've talked about this a lot. I love it. I think it's great. It's technically a kid's detangler. It smells like marshmallows. I use it on my own hair. Eventually, when my toddler's hair grows in, I'll use it on hers too. It's fantastic. Really, I didn't use a detangler for a long time. And so recently I've just realized, with me doing my hair back curly for a while and then going back and forth between like heat styled hair and then naturally wavy hair, it was hard to get the tangles out back and forth. So adding a detangler spray in, as much as it made me feel like a kid, has made a huge difference. This is discontinued, the Living Proof Curl Enhancing Styling Mousse. I love it. I wish they still sold it. I think I still have one more on backup I'll use up, but I've never found a mousse yet that performs quite as good as this one does. But I do think mousse in my naturally wavy hair care routine is absolutely essential. Like mousse has completely changed the game because it actually holds the curls together and adds volume. If you wanna see how I do my hair, how I use a mousse and how I use a gel and hairspray and how I blow dry, I did do a routine on that. I can link up in the corner and down below if you're curious to see how I do it. All right, the Kristen S Dry Shampoo. I liked the dry shampoo formula, hated the smell. Right now I'm using a Bumble and Bumble dry shampoo and I really like it. It is so good, but I wish it wasn't so pricey. This one's still kind of pricey too, but not as pricey. Kristen S you can buy at Target. I like a lot of her stuff, but I don't always love the smells of her products. This is the Aveda Volumizing Tonic. There's a tiny bit left, but the sprayer's not working to get it out. I need to like maybe run it under hot water. I liked it. I wouldn't buy it again though. I noticed a little bit of a volume oomph. You would spray it like at the roots before you blow dry your hair. I noticed a little bit of help, but it wasn't like mind-blowing, so I don't think I need to buy it again. This I would buy again. It's the Olaplex No. 6 Bond Smoother. I'd heard of this brand. I've never tried anything but this. But I bought it when it was like a Sephora 20% off sale. I was like, I'm gonna try that. I needed something to kind of use as like a leave-in kind of cream to help with frizz before I blow dry it to kind of heat protect. This does all of that, and I think it did a fantastic job. There's a tiny bit left I can scrape. I'm using a Kevin Murphy one right now that I bought at the salon I go to, and I'm really liking that now. I'm really liking that as well, and I feel like it's made a difference. But if I didn't want to buy that again after I've used it more, I would absolutely buy this again. I loved it. I think the only other hair empty is this devacurl Wave Maker. I didn't love this. There's still a little bit left, but I'm just like, I'm done with it. I didn't feel like it held my hair together the way I need it to when I'm doing my hair naturally wavy. I think I just didn't love the whipped formula. It was like a little sticky and it just wasn't right for me. All right, I promised some lifestyle empties, so here we are. I finished up the 7th generation Free and Clear laundry detergent. I like this stuff. I buy a lot of this stuff on, actually all of the things I'm mentioning, on Grove's website. You can find these at grocery stores too. The one gripe I have is that on Grove, this is the biggest size they sell. So I finally found a bigger one at the grocery store, Meijer, if you have one near you. And so I bought another one. I like it. It works well, especially for our toddler. I'm still using like Free and Clear type because she does tend to get like little bumps if we use anything with fragrance. So this has been working great. I like that it's a more natural brand as well. So I like it, but I'm glad to have the big old thing of it so I don't have to go through it and replace the plastic bottle constantly, Another brand I tend to like a lot from is Method. I love a lot of their cleaning supplies. This is the Ginger Mango Fabric Softener, and then these are their fragrance boosters. I've talked a lot about the fragrance boosters. They're like the little things you put in with your wash. It smells incredible. I don't know that the fabric softener, I know fabric softener is not great for a lot of your laundry anyway, so I haven't been using it as much. I could see myself eventually maybe not continuing to use it, but the fragrance beads, man, like I said, I don't use it in my toddler's clothes, but I use it in all of ours. We both love it. The laundry smells incredible. We get compliments on how our clothes smell a lot. It's so good. Another almost empty, this has been at my sink in the bathroom, is the Caldrea Sweet Pea Hand Soap. I don't love the sweet pea scent. Caldrea is the brand that sells the home spray that makes your home smell like wealthy that we always talk about, and that scent is Gilded Balsam Birch. I can link it below. They have a Gilded Balsam Birch hand soap, and we've been using that too. We have like another 2 on backup because I love it. It's technically like a limited edition, like Christmas scent, but it smells amazing year round, and the bottle's pretty. It doesn't look overly Christmassy at all, and I feel like you can still get it year round, which is nice. So I like this. I like their hand soaps. It's a more natural brand. Again, I don't know that the sweet pea scent is for me, so I wouldn't buy that again, but I do like their soaps. So I think that's everything. I thought about doing like food empties and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, that's getting a little overboard, but I am planning to do some food focused videos in the future. Like I'm planning on like my favorite healthy snacks you can just buy at the store. Cause I know we don't always have time to like make snacks. But like when you can buy a snack at the store that's like decently clean and not terrible for you, but it's actually good. I found a lot of them recently and I want to share those. So I'll definitely do a video on those in the future, and some like easy weeknight, simple, slightly healthy dinners that you can make too that we've been making for years. That's everything. My throat is so dry. I'm like chugging water. I just like can't catch up. Of course I'm chugging water and then chugging coffee and then chugging, no wonder. Anyway, wow. If you want to see my last empties video, it was only a couple months ago. Lots of different stuff. If you're curious about that and you like this style, I'll link that up in the corner and down below as well for you. If you want to just binge some of my videos, that would be awesome. Thank you so much. If you did enjoy or you like my channel, my vibe, my smile, I don't know, I hope you'll subscribe. I do videos 3 times a week, beauty and lifestyle and home and life and all that stuff. And I also hope you'll come say hi to me. I post on my Instagram stories all the time. It's at It's Jessica Braun on Instagram, Twitter, etc. I'd love to say hi to you guys over there. And other than that, I'll see you guys in my next one. See ya.